What is the name? Well done.
Okay. Thank you.
Daerah mana itu? North Adelaide. Sama di second hand ke masjid.
More before other where
Perpustakaan di sekolah Kolumba.
Two weeks for the young students and 4 weeks for the older students.
Keren ya. Jauh dengan kita ya. Koleksi buku-buku. Di sini juga banyak orang Muslim ya yang sekolah di sini, seperti dari Afghanistan tadi, dia berprestasi juga di sini. Keren. Cak.
what? Why?
Let's repeat it again.
No.
Yeah, because you said what? Come on. Let's repeat it.
No.
Why?
I've got that one.
Why?
Berubah.
Come on.
What is that?
Why?
Why? Where? Which? Any? Many?
Good.
More before other where? Because what?
Description.
So could should would then
Good. Finish? There's the other one.
people who can't claim it back still don't pay it. And we go through a process of debt collection, but often we don't get anything. So we would end up getting about, I think it's about 95% of our fees are paid, but it's very small. I wouldn't know, I don't know the maths quickly enough in my head, the numbers quickly enough in my head, but in the bucket of our funding, in the big money bucket of our funding, the fees are this much, and what the government gives us is this. So it's only little.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
And for the NAPLAN test, who engaged to make the
Instrument.
instrument test? The government?
So the actual test paper,
Yeah.
Test paper?
so that is produced because it's a national test and it's across the whole of Australia. Now, it's an organisation, and I don't know what it all stands for, but it's Australian Curriculum something 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 something, and it's called ACARA, A-C-A. Yeah, you
Yeah.
see ACARA?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they write the test, they write the instrument, and we certainly do some training sessions on the types of questions that we know that the children will get. There are example ones on the website that we can look up and practice with our kids, but we certainly don't do the test. We just what's the word? Invigilate. What's the word? We supervise. We supervise the test, and then we package them all up securely, and we send them off. We don't mark them, nothing. Then we get all the results back on a DVD.
Oh, so the government made the final test actually. So
Yes, they do. Yes, so they identify. They have teams of people who write it, and every year it can change. One year it'll be aspects of it will be about narrative. Another year it'll be about procedural writing. Another year, so they change what is going to be the focus of the writing as well.
And talking about the students, we have a little talk with Kelly today about student who got ability higher than
Yes.
the other students. That they should be, for example, in the 5th grade, but she got for 6th grade. So what is the policy for the students?
Right, and it's different for every student because in most schools I think it would be the same. In most of the government schools it would be the same in that we need to meet the needs of that child. So we don't call it a grade, we call it a year level, and it means years at school. So if a student's in year 3, we're saying that they've been at school for 3 years plus reception, which is a little, the first year. And we had one student, we did have one student at the end of last year who is quite bright, and because our classroom is a year 5, year 6 classroom, he should really be a year 5. But because it's a year 5, year 6 classroom, it doesn't really matter. He can be identified as a year 6. At the end of this year, we'll see if he should be a year 7, or we'll see if he should still be a year 6. But sometimes in the younger grades, way down in reception or year 1, if students are really, really advanced, they can miss a year. But it doesn't happen very often. It happens very rarely, rare.
And for the student in Indonesia, for example, in Bu Yuyun school, they have one special class for the advanced students, but here it's not different classes.
A special class for
acceleration class.
Oh, excellent students. Yeah. And some schools still do that. Some still, we do have schools that do that, and we have a maths class that's like that. We have an advanced maths class that Lindsay, the deputy principal, teaches that at 12 o'clock every day. And he has the top students of the year 7s mostly in maths. And there's about 15 of them, and we teach them separately. They take them out of their classroom, and that we used to call that streaming. You know, you'd get children of the same ability groups, and sometimes it has good results. But it's good if we can move kids. If they are doing really well, we move them up. If they're not doing so well, they can go back. But we don't want to put them in one box and keep them there. So yeah.
How do you determine that the student is more smarter than
So
others?
how do we determine that?
Test
Is there yes? But in my school, the students the student follow tests in
National test.
yes, professional psychologists.
Oh right. Yeah,
psychiatrist, something like that.
Okay. What we would do if we believe a student is exceptional or gifted, exceptionally bright, we would certainly, we often do that, we refer them to a government agency and they can have an educational assessment done with a psychologist. So, excuse me. And if they are found to have an exceptional IQ or exceptionally gifted and talented in a particular area, then it doesn't mean we'll put them in another class, but it means that we will now put in place a program for them that is better meets their needs. Because for some of our students, they are, you know, grade 7, they're doing work that's a little bit of high school work too.
Any rewards for the best students?
Sorry?
Rewards
for
for the best students.
You do?
And in this school?
In this school?
Yes.
Does anybody?
Any rewards?
For the best students,
For the best students,
achievement.
the best high quality.
Are there awards?
Yeah.
Yes, there are. We have an award for academic excellence.
Sounds-
And we try to give one year 7 for a girl and a boy. Sometimes the boys don't get them. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, I saw that on
the wall?
Yeah, on the board. The girls and the boys with best. Okay, maybe from Hannah
You. Okay.
Jelasin dulu.
Next.
about what is it?
Absen.
Absent apa itu?
Present.
The presentation.
Presentation.
Yeah, it's the presentation of the students at the class will influence their go to the next level.
Their presentation of their work, as in their handwriting, or how they present?
I mean they presents their attendance.
Okay. It can do it, but it more depends on their learning. It depends on if they have learnt what they need to learn for the next year. But sometimes if a child is, you know, it's important for children, we believe that it's important for children who are 11 years old to be with other 11-year-olds. So their social learning and their social and their life skills need to be the same. So often, even if they don't, because we certainly have children, say at year 6, who are reading and writing at a year 4 or a year 3 level. We've got children like that in the school. And you've probably seen some of them, and but we still have them in that class because it's best that they are with their peers, and so that they're working, you know, on their social skills and their life skills as well. But it makes it very difficult for a teacher. With your classes, with your 40 students, are they all the same level, or are they all? No, we don't have that. There even if they didn't know what they needed to know, they would still go to the next grade. Yeah.
Okay, now we want to know more about the teacher, the career of teacher, and how to. We know that there are 4 levels for teacher in Australia. How to achieve from each level to the
Yeah,
next.
different levels. Yes, there are. Have you seen that? There's a teacher standard. Have you seen that document? I can get you a copy of that if you would like a copy. And it very clearly outlines at what level. You could also access it on the internet if you didn't want to carry home your bags. But it's a bit heavy. But if I give it to you, then you can copy down the web address on it and then choose to do what you like. And mine.
The other one's a tutor.
Good. Alright?
Not now.
How far is it?
Upside down there.
Can you that? Can you do that? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Beautiful, well done. Marties, what was your word for?
Launch, launch, not lunch, launch. What does it mean? Launch. Well done.
Okay. Thank you.
Dạ, so khi đi gần là sometimes. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, what do you think happened next? What do you think happened next?
Listening to the
What happened
teacher
next?
before the
Austin?
student, they didn't listen.
Yeah.
They
must have got told off.
Here's a problem.
Okay, so
Here's
he
a
must have
problem.
been misbehaving. Do you have a few students?
What do chickens have? Feathers. And so, which umbrella do you think he chose to get under?
This one's level.
Right. Umbrella.
So
Yes.
the teacher just let the student just like that.
Yeah, I don't know what
Oh, wow.
my invention.
Yeah.
I would say they're looking at a book with book where
He read the book.
there's 6 books and then
Aha!
one of
It
them
stopped
is the
raining.
they like
It
book
stopped, and then what happened?
and then one of them becomes
Antara
Oh, a
20
rainbow came
24.
out. Stop it, I've got no more room. A rainbow came out, and what happened to the chicken? Was happy.
Kelas 2 itu
Went home with the lady with the sunglasses. Lived happily ever after.
He probably got one.
Right. Jane. Yes. The chicken. We
a minute. I need a non-big, low bid.